New information just came out on one of the best sprinters of all time, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce of Jamaica, that just might leave you speechless. Now, Fraser-Pryce actually made a very special kind of history in this year's World Championships, winning more World Championship medals in the sprints than any other athlete in history. More than Usain Bolt, more than Carl Lewis, more than anyone. Pryce is really, in my opinion, the greatest female sprinter of all time, and the 2023 season only continues to prove that. But something else that just came to light was that she did something in this year's 4x100 meter relay that really makes her GOAT position even more cemented. Now, you may have noticed, but on the second leg, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce didn't run with her typical dominance. It is almost universal that when she is in a relay, she's going to gap the field and at least increase her lead by half a second or so. But down the backstretch on the second leg, you could kind of tell that she wasn't really running like we thought she would, and TT Terry from the United States was actually catching up to her. Now, the reason that this was happening was actually due to something pretty crazy, because in the very middle of this leg, Fraser-Pryce suffered a muscle strain, and her knee, which has been acting up all season, seemed to kind of blow out on her. Now, with an injury like this in the middle of a race, you would think that an athlete would just stop, right? That would make total sense. You literally have what seems to be a season-ending injury, and you're also 36 years old, so an injury like this probably would leave you hobbling on the ground. But not Fraser-Pryce. Fraser-Pryce is trending right now for a reason, because this is one of the most heroic things that you will ever see in track and field. Now, Jamaica only finished second in this race behind the incredibly fast United States team, who broke the championship record in 41.03, but this is still one of the better times that you will ever see in a relay race, and yet this came with a huge injury for Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. In sifting through a lot of the comments online, you will see eternal praise for the Mommy Rocket. She really did not need to finish this race. In fact, she probably should have stopped in order to make sure that she didn't end her entire career. But that's not the way she works. She literally put her career on the line in order to finish this race, and I think that deserves all of the praise in the world. Now, what's also incredible is that this second leg was also estimated to be around 10.1 to 10.2 seconds, which obviously she's run faster than that in the past for a relay, but she's never had an actual injury like this during a relay race. The fact that she still kept her form and kept running is just beyond me. I honestly have never seen this kind of self-sacrifice from such a high-caliber athlete in a global final like this before. It's also important to mention that she was scheduled to run in this year's Zurich Diamond League meeting, which is actually going down in just 5 days in the women's 100 meters. But sadly, that does appear as though that is not going to happen, because this was a big injury, and this is the kind of thing that very much could put her out for the rest of the season. In fact, it could also hold negative consequences moving into next year's Paris Olympic Games. You can easily see the moment that this actually happened, and yet she still ran through the pain, and you couldn't even see any pain on her face, which is just crazy to me, because when a muscle strain actually goes down, an athlete almost has to stop and fall to the ground. There's just no continuing. But again, this is just a different athlete, a different kind of greatness, and I think Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce deserves full recognition for this incredible feat. And now I would love to hear from all of you. What do you think about this moment from Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and what do you think about the fact that the Jamaican team still ran a very impressive time? Thanks for watching, everyone, and as always, until next time.